In many ways, your smartphone camera is better than that DSLR your parents insist on bringing on vacation. Seriously, Mom, you don't need it. We're not going on safari. In fact, that black rectangle in your pocket can shoot photos that are good enough to be on a billboard or magazine cover, but only if you have the skills to go with the tech. Here are some tips to get professional quality photos, or at least some artsy ones for your Instagram, using just your phone's native camera app. Red and white streaks fill a highway. Stars spin in the night sky. Your friends spell out the new year with lights on New Year's Eve. Take all of these and more on your phone. On Android, switch your camera into manual mode. Crank up the shutter speed and turn down the ISO to keep your aperture open and eliminate the graininess normally associated with long exposure. On iOS, turn on the Live Photos feature. Once you've taken a photo, swipe up and choose long exposure in the effects menu. If the still parts of your image come out blurry, try turning on the self-timer. This will give you extra time to tap the camera without nudging it during the photo. Now, the opposite of long exposure. Instead of flowing movement, you want to freeze the action, like doing yoga at the Grand Canyon or your dog splashing through the ocean. On either iOS or Android's native camera apps, press and hold the shutter button to activate burst mode. Your camera will take multiple sequential photos of the frame from which you can pick your favorite, or make a GIF using a bunch of them. You've probably used the panorama function on your phone to capture sunsets, skylines, cityscapes, but all of these are horizontal images. Have you ever thought about using the function vertically to capture height at settings like the Brooklyn Bridge? Hold your camera horizontally and use the panorama mode to fit as much vertical space as you need. Try out these methods, and if your photos still don't look quite like you want them to, here are some troubleshooting tips. Clean your lens. Your pocket is full of grime that can make your pictures look hazy and blurry. Keep a microfiber cloth on hand, or in a pinch, a simple wipe with your shirt will work wonders. It's a little absurd since your phone is portable, but use a tripod. The stiller you keep your phone, the clearer your picture will be. If you don't want to lug a tripod around, try bracing the phone on a bench, the ground, or whatever is around. You can also plug in a pair of headphones and use the volume button as a shutter button, so you don't nudge the camera as it takes a photo. This trick may or may not work with your wireless headphones though, so try it at your own risk. Adjust the focus and exposure. Your camera is smart, but it's not that smart. Tap and hold on a subject to lock the focus, then drag your finger up or down to adjust the exposure on iOS, or adjust the exposure setting on Android. Of course, a photo is only finished once you make it look like your own. Getting an advanced photo editor like Adobe's Lightroom CC or Silverlight, and spending a little time figuring out how they work, will really help your photos stand out from the crowd. As Ansel Adams said, the negative is the score. The print, or the Instagram post, is the performance.